Welcome to The Topic, where we highlight Houston Community College, our students, our programs, and our reach into the community. I'm Todd Duplantis. James Mable, Director of Career and Placement Services for Houston Community College, joins us here on The Topic. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
You know, I've talked to a number of the folks that work with you, and there seems like that you always hear about a call right now for skilled workers that are needed across all we're talking where you can get short-term certifications, like for welders to scaffold builders. Tell us what's the high demand right now and how we're training folks for the workforce.
So in Houston, there's high demand for a variety of skill sets. I'm going to start with oil and gas. Oil and gas, you know, we are oil city. So there are a lot of functions and positions within that field that are in high demand. So welders, machinists, process technology technicians, and a variety of other positions are in need to be filled. And we here at HCC have the programs that could facilitate that skill set for students.
Now, a lot of folks say, well, I just don't have the time to go back to school and retrain, but we're talking a lot of these are like one semester or maybe 2 semesters, then you get a certification and you help them find jobs.
Yes, that's exactly right. I like the stackable credentials that we have here at HCC. If someone is...
Now explain that once again, because we talk about stackable credentials, but folks watching maybe say, well, what is that exactly? What is it?
So on a basic level, through our Change Your Life program, a student can get a skill set for $20 or less in that program within our adult education area. And that's probably 6 to 8 weeks. Then within our certificate level 1, in every program here at HCC, a student can gain a skill set in a classroom environment for a semester or so and get certificate level 1 in a skill. And then certificate level 2 is just really building upon that with additional skills being learned in that program, which could be up to a year. And then with an associate degree in an area, that could be up to 2 years. So each credential kind of stacks up on top of each other so the student gets as much knowledge in that specific function as possible.
And these jobs are high demand jobs. You mentioned oil and gas, but really they're across the board. Construction's huge in the city of Houston. I imagine a lot of these jobs are getting certified to go work on a construction site.
Yes, and we have a new name, Construction Management Technology. That is a growing area from commercial construction to residential. And where I live in Houston, you see a lot of residential home builders building up new subdivisions. So there's a constant need for construction managers, helpers, and a lot within that area.
You know, a few years ago, the big demand was welding. Is that still out there as a large demand? And I know HCC has a number of programs that can get people certified very quickly as well.
Yes, I think a lot of people have maybe an older idea of what a welder does. Right now, it's very, very high tech. There are various facets of welding, underwater welding, stick welding, you name it. So that's still obviously in demand, and it pays very, very well at major companies such as Halliburton, Exxon, or oil services companies like FMC Technologies, Baker Hughes, you name it.
IT, let's talk about that in some of the certificates that are available out there, because I know we have a Cisco training program that can get people certified with like a 2-year degree where you can go out and make a pretty good living at that.
Yes, I can say as far as IT, every single industry in Houston needs IT professionals. So with cybersecurity,
I was going to mention that.
That is huge in the United States.
Absolutely.
So everyone wants to protect their data, protect their processes, protect their intellectual property, as well as just their structure and their facilities. So there's a constant need within every field for computer science professionals, where you mentioned Cisco networking. So right now, the placement rate within that area is pretty high.
And real quickly, James, if one of our students has questions about career possibilities, you have locations across the district, correct?
Yes, we have 6 career centers spread throughout the Houston Community College territory, and each career center actually is focused on specific centers of excellence or workforce programs.
James Mable, thanks for joining us here on The Topic. And if you've got more information and like to know more about our career placement services, you can log on to hccs.edu/career planning. For The Topic on HCC TV, I'm Todd Duplantis. I'll see you next time.